Many people judge strictly off of looks instead of the content of a person's character. Like, say for instance, if you saw me out in public with a girl like this, you might say I have standards. But the thing that you don't know is, I gotta wake up to this, nigga, god damn. But look, see, does that make my standards any lower? Now that what if I find this more attractive? What if this girl had the absolute best personality I've ever encountered in my life? Who are you to say that I have low standards just because of how she looks? Nigga, I know my girl be going through it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm ugly as shit, nigga. I ain't going front. I know she lowered her standards just to be with me. Because, nigga, like, before she got with me, the niggas that she posted as her man crush Mondays were Usher and Trey Songz. And then she settled for this. Nigga, you know damn well she lowered her standards for me. Nigga, I'm ugly as a motherfucker. Nah, but in all seriousness though, this is the reason why a lot of content creators don't post their significant others, because they're going to be judged just like I'm Dante and his wife. We're not going to find the same things attractive. You know what I'm saying? Like, say for instance with me, I'm attracted to an ass like this. And I'm no less attracted to it knowing that this is a stomach. If anything, it makes me more attracted to it. You know why? Because I like big women. Who are you to tell me that I have low standards because I like fat bitches? That's why there's so many closet BBW lovers, just because niggas are scared to be judged by society for their love for big women. Look, what I want y'all to take from this video is to embrace your own standards. Don't let anyone else's opinion alter your personal standards.
All right, guys. It is me, Crimson 60620, and right now I am. Oh shit! I'm tired. I'm doing a video, a stream, because basically I wanted to get some content out there. And if you guys haven't seen my earlier video I put out today, just me and Mr. Mansour, god damn, I wanted to actually touch on SteveHoca. Wild Bill actually sent me, and God, I need a new chair. But Wild Bill actually sent me, like, told me to follow this guy. And after watching Bill the other day, I think this is one of those ones where I probably should do it. And it should be actually fun. And by the way, I'm just going to be doing some building in Conan, so I need to go get some resources. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm good. Anyway, let's go to this video. One moment. I'm not in Discord just now. I'm just gonna do this video. I may not be on here long, so I just want to try to wrap it up because this motherfucker is a fucking doozy. And yeah. This is gonna be fucking interesting. I wanted to take a little bit of time just to try to figure out who this motherfucker is. Oh, cool, right here. Okay, cool. And so I'm gonna try to keep this short. Let's go with this one. I told you, like, I don't know Vegeta. I just found this motherfucker, and he's like friends with like who is that motherfucker who does Dragon Ball content? Fuck, I forgot what his name is. I'm tripping right now because I'm fucking tired. Let's listen to SteveHoca or Hookah or whatever the fucker. Anyway.
Okay, I'm going to start this video. Today's date is in my standard style. On the second here. Let's see if I'm still recording. Good. Today's date is the the 30th of June 2020. It's 10:24 a.m. You can see the timestamp in the.
Dog, we don't need you to tell us the timestamp, man. It's the video is like literally has a timestamp. Like I don't mean to say it like that, but the video literally has a timestamp. It's okay. We don't need to know that timestamp. All right. Let's continue.
Far left corner there. And the name of this video, I'm going to create a name for it. It's going to be called Advertisers Are Obsessed, or Advertisers Only Market to Married, Good-Looking and Married People. Okay, so I want to talk about something that Cyber Incelmatics' channel, he goes by the name First or First Second if you see his videos on my channel. First is a guy that's he's 24 years old.
Wait. We're did he just go past the whole advertisers only catered towards good looking married people? No, the fuck they don't. The makeup industry is a thing. The fucking fuck the porn industry is a thing. Like, no, advertisers try to make their money everywhere. That's why. That's the fuck why we have things like, advertisers being fake woke and shit. Like, I get it. Like, they want to keep the people that's buying their shit, like, happy and shit like that. And I get it. In some cases, they may believe shit like, hey, gay people have money too, so let's have them spend it with us. Or black people have money, let's have them spend it with us. Yeah, they believe that shit. But like, advertisers are making money to every fucking body. But let's hear Steve talk out some more. Hold on.
He's been doing some really good stuff lately. And I want to talk about this issue real quick. I did a really good video yesterday. I got some good responses. Advertisers are geared toward married couples. If you ever watch an NHL, NFL, NBA.
Wait, what? Advertisers are not geared towards married couples. Like, how? The fuck? Do you like for real? For real. I'm playing PS4 right now. Literally, they're trying to appeal to the gamer demographic, and the perception is that they're not married. They're guys, and they are, not necessarily with somebody. But let's continue.
A game during primetime hours, like on a Sunday or Saturday afternoon, you'll notice that the advertisements that are put on TV tend to center around certain demographics. Like you'll see something like a company like Simply Safe will show the masculine man and his wife and 4 kids or 2 kids. Not on my watch, as the commercial says. The guy sets the Simply Safe alarm. Well,
wait, what? Like, for real? Are we really doing this? Is he saying that literally he's making a leap in logic saying that advertisers market to families because they want to, for some reason, I don't know, but he's using that advertisement for a home security system as proof. Like, quite literally, yes, a home security system is trying to play on the fucking fear that motherfuckers actually have with protecting their families. But it's not because they're big and strong. It's because I don't want to say it wrong, incorrectly, but it's because they feel that the guy needs help protecting his home. That's not necessarily a message of big and strong now. But I mean, maybe I'm missing it. Maybe I'm missing it. Just like these motherfuckers are hitting me and they missing me. But let's continue.
what is Simply Safe? advertising toward married people with kids. It's not an expensive product, but it's advertised for what? Married people with kids. And then you've got other products out there like cars. This is a huge one. You see this during NFL games during prime time of, not even, it doesn't have to be Sunday night or Monday night football. It can be just regular, your home team playing. You see these TV commercials for the new Audi, the new Mercedes, the new.
Actually, those are Okay, those cars that he's listing are literally PDs. And what do I mean by PDs? Penny droppers. Like, that's what they're trying to advertise. Oh, you're a cool, sexy man because you have this fucking car. Now, mind you, you ain't they advertising market, motherfucker. I hate to tell you that. And it's not because the guys look good, because it's a whole bunch of rich motherfuckers that look worse than me. And I'm almost every guy looks worse than me. But, like, what does he think that these advertisers are actually trying to say? Like, for real, you really think that they're actually sitting up here saying that you really think advertisers actually do that shit where they advertise only good looking, happy? Like, no, motherfucker. Oh my fucking God, no. But let's continue.
The new Cadillac Escalade and all the features that the new car has. And I mean, some of these cars go for no less than $50,000-$60,000, some of them more. And again, what do we get into? People with money, married people with kids.
If you a married person with kids, most of the time you don't have money. I'm just gonna lay it out there. Like, most of the time you don't. But I get what he's trying to say. I understand what he's trying to say. People that are more financially stable. But, like, that doesn't mean that you. Oh my God. Like, I get that, a lot of these incels and totally total true force lonely guys actually believe that, hey, the world is out to get me, and everybody's making it hard for me and all that other good shit. But, like, no, dog, that's not how that works. Nobody is literally out to get you. Nobody is out to make you feel lonely or isolated. As a matter of fact, a lot of the oh shit, yeah, have him looking cold. A lot of these companies are literally trying to get more and more of your money, but you don't see that. All you see is, oh, Paul, woe is me. But let's continue, Steve.
We have TV commercials that deal with life insurance. Life insurance is, for married people with kids. I mean, I know this sounds kind of redundant to say this because people will say, well, it's always been that way. But I'm noticing that.
Yeah, it has always been that way. It is literally like life insurance is not for a single person, because who's gonna fucking take advantage of it? And how could they play on the fears of a single person? Oh, I'm dead. I don't have nobody else to take care of. Like, for real. That's how, like, I don't know if he's actually gets that. That's literally why life insurance is the way that it is, to help take care of your family that you have later. Like, is it just me? Is it me that, like, it seems as if he's looking to make himself a victim. But, he's an incel. Of course he is. But let's continue.
That there is no real marketing demographic towards single men. And, I can tell you that I haven't seen any TV commercials that market themselves strictly to single men, divorced men, single men.
That's because, motherfucker, you looking at TV commercials. You're on the fucking internet. You're the YouTubes. They market to more singles than you ever. Like, dude, like, oh my God. I mean, like, let's be honest here. There is certain shit that is marketed to single guys on the internet, YouTube in particular, like, than anything. We are the fucking driving force of the fucking zeitgeist. who do you think these movies that Disney is making for, like the action movies, the fucking Marvel movies, who do you think that shit is for? They're not fucking kids movies. But, you know, incels got to be victims, right?
Whatever. You never see a commercial saying go to Applebee's and showing a single guy sitting there with another dude talking, drinking a beer. Again, we get into the families.
At this point, I think this motherfucker really doesn't understand exactly what he's looking at and the fact that he's looking for to be a victim. Like, I really think that because the shit that he's actually saying sounds like, well, I don't see it. Like, really, man? Really? Please don't tell me this is what the video is going to be for the next fucking 10 minutes. Let's continue.
Families. And I've got some kind of thought that came in my head over the time of what's really happening today is I think that
Plot that came into his head. In other words, imagined persecution. But let's continue.
and I see this in restaurants and in bars, and this is something, again, First has talked about this, but I've talked about this for years. You're basically being pigeonholed and kicked out of any type of venue that if you're a single guy and you sit at the bar or sit at the table alone or sit at the booth alone, the service is going to totally stink. I had thought about this one time. I was at a Steak and Shake a couple years ago.
Wait, what? Dude, what? Is these people left Bill Greathouse to go over to him, and he's coming up with these fanciful. Oh my god! Oh my god! Like, guys still go to bars. Guys still go to sports bars. And if it wasn't for fucking COVID-19, guys would go to titty bars. Memory gland. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm tripping. Anyway, let's go.
And like the girl, and it could have been just bad service, but the girl just would not, fill up my glass with water because I usually drink water. I don't get pop. It's a waste. It doesn't go down really well. I drink water, wouldn't fill my glass, just wouldn't really attend. My order was taking forever.
Now, mind you, he actually just said something. He's like, maybe it was just bad service. But now he's constructed this whole idea that, no, she was just bad to me because I may not look as best as I think I should look or some shit like that. Like, he literally just said, maybe it's just bad service. And by the way, when you're out in fucking public and you have a service, unless they're being extremely rude to you, tip your motherfucking server. God damn, like, for real. Motherfucking servers have shit jobs. And you should tip your motherfucking servers. Because maybe that's the reason why they having a fucking bad day, because motherfuckers didn't tip them right. But anyway, let's continue.
No apologies, I'm sorry. And I left her like an idiot. I left her a 20% tip because I'm just a sucker for shit like this. I just do this all the time. So I thought about, even in the future, if I'm ever treated like this again as a single male, sitting by myself, of course, is to leave a note, leave $1. Just leave 50 cents or $1 and say, you know what?
Oh, great way to make sure that your server has a great day by being an asshole and tipping them that way. Wow, that's just fucking awesome. No wonder you have to beat women off with the stick because you're just so great and awesome. But let's continue.
Just because I'm a single male or just because I don't seem desirable doesn't mean you have a right to treat me like a piece of crap. This would really wake them up because it would force them to think what they're doing.
You know what? He's right. Just because somebody is in a restaurant by themselves doesn't mean that they should be treated any fucking kind of way. That is correct. That is so correct. And you know what? He has a fucking point. And the fact is, and like, I'm going to say this. I'm going to be very fucking honest and say this. Treat people with respect. That's the thing. That's a fucking thing. You should treat people, whether you're the server or the servee, with fucking respect. There's no reason whatsoever for you to treat motherfuckers like they're just your footstool or some shit like that. That's not how shit works. But the other token is I am fully in motherfucking. I feel it is the right of a fucking server if the person that they are providing the service to is just an asshole. I feel that it's totally in their right to be that asshole back to them. Like that's just me. I'm that asshole. And fuck, I work in customer service. Ooh, give me the opportunity to say to somebody, yo, you're fucking up, dude. But you know, I don't want to lose my job. Anyway, let's continue.
Because getting back to what Inselmatic said is that society and advertising is really not geared towards single men. It's not geared toward, people years ago would have said, well, that's true, but it also wasn't geared towards single women. Well, that is true too. I don't think but advertisers are now hitting single women in record numbers. I mean, they're based on the content you're seeing on TV. Bra commercials are big. By the way, when you see like these brassiere commercials or
Wait. No, dog. No. Fuck no. No. Don't. Do not. Do fucking not. Do not. Do not do that shit. Do not sit back here and say that, oh, it's bra commercials and all that other good shit on TV and all that other good shit. Where we literally had a marketing campaign of Fruit of the fucking Looms. Do not do that shit at all. You cannot do that shit at all. Wow. No. Fuck no. Hell no. Really, dog? Really? I don't even know how you actually can fix your mouth to say that shit. What is it? You mad because clothed titty is on display at on your TV, and you wish it can be Pornhub or some shit? Like for real? Let's continue.
They never delineate between this is for a single woman with kid or a married woman with kids, a divorced woman. It's just you're a beautiful woman, okay? And you also see even these different girdles they sell that actually hug your tummy fat too. You can see those on TV.
Wait, whoa. Is he jealous? Is he jealous? Is he jealous? Is he jealous? Like, for real? Like, I'm not. Like, why would you bring that up, man? Like, the girdles that hug your tummy fat. Like, dude, they have the shit for men. They have Spanx for men, too. Like, is that what it is? You jealous because you couldn't see your Spanx for men? Like, for real, man? Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, this shit sounds completely fucking asinine. How are you so upset about this shit? Like, for real? You're so upset because you see girdles on TV. Wow. Let's continue.
Everything is geared toward married couples and single women or women in general. And you have this huge demographic of men out there today that are unsuccessful in remarrying. Maybe they've been divorced. Um, they are eternally single. They're TFL slash incel. And advertisers, there was an African American guy about 5 years ago, and I was able to screen capture this.
Okay, so yeah, so here's the thing. I I have an issue with these guys who actually say that, oh, somebody is forever alone. No, motherfucker. Not everybody is forever alone. And it's very few people that are forever alone that probably, if they got some fucking counseling and see maybe some of the things that may be going on in their head that may be fucking them over, maybe they wouldn't be alone. Like, it is very, very rare that somebody is too ugly to fucking date. Or shit, it's very rare that somebody is too ugly to fucking fuck. Like, let's be fucking honest here. A lot of the times, it's your fucking attitude. And the fact that you sit back and say, well, where's the advertising for single man? Lets me know that it may be something going on with your attitude that people are saying like, yo, dog, no, not that. Don't have that conversation with somebody talking about advertisements are not for you and shit like that. Like for real, dog. No, 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 no. But let's continue.
One video, and he did a video about the future of MGTOW, and what he said something to the effect that within the next couple years or decade, there's going to be this move to find out how can we get money from this huge population of single men, because they're going to be the guys that have.
Well, one way is fucking prostitution. Like, let's be honest, that's a great way of getting money from single man. Prostitution, make that shit legal and safe. Legal and safe. Shit, man. I'm sorry. Did I go say the wrong thing? Anyway, let's continue.
Have more money to spend, and I haven't seen anything of that nature come about. In other words, I haven't seen any advertisements that have tried to attract single men, but single men really don't offer anything. They don't generally work hard enough to accumulate large amounts of wealth.
Okay, so I'm about to fucking like blow your mind here, guy. So here's the thing. The reason why it's so fucking difficult to advertise a single male because it's fucking hard making a living off of one income now. Because of our fucked up ass capitalist society, we are now fucking over everybody that doesn't even at least have 4 incomes. And I know it doesn't make sense, but like literally, people who don't at least have 4 incomes are fucked over. Shit, why the fuck do you think I'm doing YouTube? Because I want to actually have more income in order to make sure that I can survive a little bit. Advertisers are not going to fucking advertise for me because I am barely motherfucking keeping it going. I know. I wish it was legal, not just regulated or fucking decriminalize the shit. Make prostitution like fucking OSHA. Like, make sure that they have OSHA regulations. But I'm tripping. I'm going off of a sidetrack. But anyway. But these motherfuckers don't want that. They want the fucking Handmaid's Tale where they just praise for just being them. No self-improvement. And I don't mean physically. They want to just be assholes and just says, no, cater to me. I wonder what that's called. I think it's called privilege. Yeah, privilege. But anyway, let's continue.
They're without the incentive to find a woman in your life. And I'm sorry, I know a lot of these phonies are going to go out there and say, "Oh, you're a sissy" and all that. But I really believe the incentive that makes men work hard is getting a woman and then having a family with her and getting married and having a monogamous relationship. And without that incentive, I think advertisers realize that there's no point in going along with this. So.
Okay, so part of that is true. Because of the culture that we live in, we have been socialized to actually want to do a lot of these things because, social pressures. And that's one of the things that, we are told to do. Like, work hard for your family and all the other good shit. And I'm not going to lie, I feel for the shit too. But there is a beauty in working hard in something or becoming good at a craft, at a skill because you want to versus you're doing this to survive. It's the old adage of you work to live versus living to work. But this motherfucker can't see that. All he can see is advertisers bad because they don't fucking cater to me. God damn, that's the fucking epitome of fucking privilege. But let's continue.
we have a society now that does not cater to the needs of single men. So now you have advertisers that strictly market their Simply Safe alarm system or their new Audi or their new Cadillac Escalade to the married people with kids. And and then of course there's the female commercials, the
I mean, like, dude, like, you keep saying this shit, but your complaint should be that maybe single men on one fucking income can't afford the luxurious life. And maybe, here's the thing, maybe also single women can't afford that shit as well. So we should be doing more to help everybody get more. And maybe you wouldn't have such fucking despair on, oh, I have to, this, if the advertisers are not fucking, the advertisers are not, paying attention to me like I want them to and shit. Oh, but fuck it. Let's hear you complain about bra commercials on fucking TV. This is the thing. You're on fucking YouTube, dog. You're on YouTube. God, do you know how many times I've seen commercials for Raid Shadow Legends? Or some kind of video game? Or some kind of man soap? Or some kind of test booster? Like, for real. I fucking YouTube. Where's your Google Foo at, dog?
Zero commercials, the tampon, the clothing commercials that are all geared toward women of all ages, and no matter what their status is. So
here's the thing, and maybe I'm wrong with this, and I'm not, but maybe I'm wrong with this. But this whole thing of like women need to actually just fucking always think about clothes and shit. Women always need to think about how their looks can actually attract men. Maybe that, yeah, is some of it, yeah, it's a woman's choice to do that. But some of it may be, probably to entice men. So they're advertising to get your fucking attention. If you wasn't so much of an asshole and stupid, you would understand that. But let's continue.
It's you can really see that advertising is not geared towards single men, even single men with expendable income. And you can just see this too, just the way you're.
But the Audis and the sports cars are literally for single men with disposable income. Like, does he not get this? God, I like, for real, does he not get that? Like, what? Maybe I'm missing this shit, because, like, I know, I've seen those commercials, and I know it's always this cat that looks like he stepped off the page of fucking GQ and shit like that. Oh God, did I make a GQ reference? I'm so fucking old. Or look, you get Men's Health magazines. They are literally for the older guy that wants to try to relive his youth with doing this crazy workout that shed 60 pounds and shit like that. Like, the fuck? Oh God, my head is hurting from this shit. But let's continue.
Treated in restaurants and bars, and going out to places like that. That's why I don't. For the longest time, when I was at home alone on a Friday out or Friday evening or something, I would always say, well, you're not doing much. You're not going out tonight. If you don't go out, you can't meet anybody. You can't form any social cliques and things like that. But
well, this is true. That is fucking true. Yes, of course. If you stay at home, sheltered away, outside of a COVID time, by yourself, then of course you can't meet anybody. Of course you have to put yourself out there. Of course you have to be able to go out and meet and socialize and talk with people. Of course you do. But let's hear his I don't even know the guy. This is like my first video of watching this motherfucker. But I bet he about to say something stupid.
But I realize now, no. I think that this is where guys need to be. They need to be at home and away from the real hideousness of what the social scene has become today. I mean, it's really a hideous scene if you go out, and I don't think that the big.
Wait, what's the hideous scene, dog? Like, wait, what? Like, what? dude, like, I don't get these motherfuckers, like, for real, because it's abrasive and fuck, I hate to say it, is abrasive and is a forward in like straight thinking that I do sometimes when it comes to people. Um, I still can go out and socialize, but this motherfucker, this like how do you get the whole thing about you being alone and you gonna force yourself to even be even more alone? Like, I don't get it. But let's continue.
Nightclubs are open now with the COVID thing like they were. This is the new norm now. But I think that pretty much what we're seeing is a new reality for some guys that's hard to understand. The society's not made, the gist of this video is that society is not made for single men.
How? Oh my God. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Flip. Yeah, shaving commercials and the best the man can get. Like, literally, that was one of the advertisements. And like, the fuck, like, this whole thing that this guy is actually talking about is some grade A bullshit. Like, yeah, come on. So just grade A bullshit. But let's go.
Of all ages, widowed men, divorced men, men that are incel, guys with 25th degree Asperger syndrome. There's nothing designed for men in general today as single men.
Wait, but just because you have Asperger's doesn't mean that you are some kind of broken, degenerate, or defective person. No, you just have something. Now, if you want to actually say that, yes, of course, we need to actually address the stigma of mental health, and address how people may need to see more counseling. I'm fucking with you. Like, I'm right there with you, because hey, we need to normalize being not part of the fuck, I hate to say it like this, not part of the normal. We need to normalize that, because there is no fucking normal. There is only people with different degrees of things that may be different about them. But the fact is, you're playing into the thing, Steve. Steve, you are playing into this whole idea of like, oh, these people, they're defective in some kind of way, and so we need to like we like, no, they're just fucking different. And I'm sorry, like, I don't get like how. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I don't get the whole thing of needing to put other people down in order to, like, maybe I want to look at self-reflection of, hey, why do people actually don't hang out with me like I want them to? But, fuck, you know, let's continue.
Like I said, it crosses all barriers: divorced, married, widowed, widowers. And this is a really a rude awakening that hits guys hard. It's not an easy thing to accept, but I think that men have to realize that advertising is, just watch any advertisement on any TV and you will see that there is nothing that specifically would target single men that I'm aware of.
Well, then that's a problem with you, not advertisers. Like, for real, dog. Like, are you just completely blind? Maybe he has YouTube Premium. I don't know. Maybe he had that income to throw away. He couldn't afford the Audi, but he got that $11.99 every month to like do YouTube Premium, so he don't see the fucking commercial. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe he doesn't use Facebook or fucking Twitter or some shit like that. Because I know, fuck, I'm looking for a chair right now. And by the way, I'm actually putting it on my Amazon wish list if you want to actually go and check it out. But I'm looking for a chair right now. And I put that shit in, and it's popping up on my Facebook or on my motherfucking different apps that I use. It comes up on the side with Google and shit. And I turn fucking cookies off. But anyway. I'm rambling because I'm tired. But anyway, let's continue.
There might be a commercial that might target very good looking.
See you, Flip.
Maybe there's a car commercial that shows a single guy getting in his Audi and he tracks an attractive woman, but I haven't seen even those commercials. Everything is centered around.
Then you haven't been looking, because that is literally like the single guy, like he's just like rolling past. Like, dude, I just seen Cialis commercials on fucking TV. I mean, like, I guess you can't be single if you see it. Like, dude, like, I don't get, like, what is this fucking thing? Like, oh my god, oh my god. Let's continue.
The married guy with kids, and society is not geared toward these people, and I don't know how. Well, I kind of.
So maybe we should destigmatize being alone for men and for women. Maybe we should destigmatize this whole thing of needing to be in a relationship in order to feel fulfilled. Like, maybe we should destigmatize that, and not in a way of, oh, these bitches leave me alone. And hey, Victor, thank you. And maybe we should live in a way where, hey, you can be okay by yourself, like ace people exist, or you can have as many partners as you need because poly exists, and of course you can stick with the monogamy. I don't even know how I said that with disgust like that, but anyway, let's continue.
Do know what the future looks like. I do see there's going to be some sort of physical upheaval because of this shit. I think, namely, is the powers that be are going to push hard with the COVID. I do believe that there's going to be a depopulation of the world, and it seems to be.
Okay. Stop with this depopulation bullshit. The only way depopulation would really fucking happen is the fucking climate change that we're doing. Do you fucking know that a reason why that will never happen consciously? It may happen through incompetence or some natural disasters, but, like, literally, it doesn't make any fucking sense. To be wealthier and wealthier, you need more and more people that literally can work to death in your fucking shops, or grow your food, or outright capitalism is a system that needs more and more poor people in order to make sure that the wealthy have more and more money in order to succeed. Like, that's a thing. Like, that's how that happens. It's not just, oh, we want to depopulate the earth because it's easier to control people. Capitalism is not a system that needs overt controls, you motherfucker. Oh, God. Let's continue.
The second strain of COVID's now coming in. They're closing the bars now in Arizona again. So, here we go. We go from.
It's not a second strain, you fucking idiot. It's literally the fact that, hey, we probably didn't handle this right. And now a second wave is actually coming up. Thank motherfucking super spreader in chief. But let's continue.
Closing the bars to reopening them to closing them again. And this affects everybody, of course, but the reality is a lot of the guys in the MGTOW/incel community were hoping that in the future there would be this dropping out of society of all these unattractive or unhappy men. And it seems like the powers that be are already doing a good job of forcing it.
Wait, what? Like, instead of making yourself better by improving your personality, and I'm keep on to state it as personality is key. You wish to, like, be the best, horrible choice left. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. That just makes it sound like you are so fucking fed up with yourself that, or you don't think you deserve to be a better person, so much so that you would rather be the best out of the worst choices. Like, how fucked up does that sound, man? Like, that sounds completely fucked up. That's like saying, like, I'm gonna be better than this motherfucker, but that's only because we're at the bottom rungs of society. But let's continue.
Out already. And but that's my observation. I mean, the watching TV and seeing all these different TV commercials over the years, they are geared toward, like as Insomatic said on his live chat the other day, society is geared toward married people with kids, or at least he did a couple times, and a few of his, it's geared toward people with kids. It's geared, it's not geared toward single men. And I wish more men could see this because I go down, you see these open bar and grills where there's like an open patio bar outside, and it's kind of the same thing as like,
Wait, first of all, dude, it's COVID. Motherfuckers don't really want to go outside. And that's not like, I don't like. Is it because I'm tired that I'm drawing a blank where it's like, oh, of course they want us to be alone and shit like that. You are not that important to make fucking alone. I'm sorry. And this is this weird thing that incels actually do because they believe that both they're too insignificant for people to actually like them, but they're so significant that the world is revolving around making them piss fucking upset and lonely. Does that make any sense to you guys? Well, let's continue.
you see a guy sitting there alone, maybe talking to the waitress or whatever, but it's just the same old, same old. And I think that people have got to get on board with this and understand this. I don't think really our society is going to change that much in the years to come. It's going to get worse and worse. And
Okay, so one of the things that I don't get about these incel and MGTOW types and forever alone guys, like the world that they fucking pine for, do they realize that they will be last in that world as well? I mean, like, for real. Do they realize that what they're advocating for is to have all the fucking Chads and all the Tyrones lead shit? Well, maybe not the Tyrones because, of course, they wouldn't want Tyrones to lead shit, but that's a different story. That's a different story. But it's just like you wouldn't be on top. You're not a fucking alpha male, dog. But let's continue.
you know, don't blame yourself for the zeitgeist of the day. This is the most low frequency zeitgeist we've ever lived in. I posited the theory that these groups like the Beach Boys and the Beatles and the Bobby Darrens and the Bobby Dintons and
Wait,
the
what?
Motown and Chubby Checker and all these famous people in the 50s and 60s, that they were part of a zeitgeist, that they weren't really that extraordinarily talented.
Wait, what? Like for real? Like did he really just come up with a musical conspiracy theory? I wow. Oh shit. Oh shit. I am fucking tired. But my brain isn't working to like come up with like how the fuck do you come up with that bullshit, man? For real? Frickety real. Frickety real. Oh god. Let's continue.
Than anybody today. They were just part of a zeitgeist that allowed them their intellectual freedom and artistic freedom. There's just no way that we have not seen any zeitgeist like what we saw in the 50s and 60s and through the 70s. Nothing like creativity wise. And because we haven't seen anything like that, I think that we are at a very low frequency right now, and our society is crumbling in so many different ways. But being a single male, even a somewhat attractive single male, I mean, here's another thing. There's a lot of people talking about this Chads, all these good-looking guys out there. They're suffering too.
I mean, like, he's not wrong. A lot of the good, wow, a lot of the good single men are suffering as well. That's actually true. I'm suffering, and I'm a good looking single male. But let's continue.
economically suffering and socially suffering, romantically suffering. Those guys that you would call Chads that are good looking are suffering now. So, you can't blame yourself. Like I said, the gist of this video is that advertisers are cut out for married people and single women, and that's it, or and women in general. And people can argue this point all they want to, but it's just the reality of it. And so, all right, I'm out of here. I'm sorry it was kind of off the cuff. It was impromptu. So, you guys have a great day.
All right, so
many people judge strictly off.
what have we learned today? We learned that, like, and this is like the first thing I'm gonna dive into with SteveHoca. I'm probably gonna do the next video on the list that I got of him is the video he did with Bill Greathouse, and that shit looks fun as hell. I did a quick review of some of it, and yeah, advertisers don't want to have people spend their money, which is fucking crazy. Anyway, thank you for watching this video brought to you by Mountain Dew and fucking Doritos. Oh yeah, that's fucking. Anyway, no, it's not. No, it's not. Fucking no, it's not. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching, and like, man, enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for watching and sharing and following. Peace.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah, I'm probably afraid of that because then people don't hate each other. Then people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other. They find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, you know, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, you know, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right, absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry, you know. But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but...
Now, all right, you and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe...
They go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, you know, it just gets on you and it starts
the system
eating.
levels them.
Pretty soon it's all gone.
Is that what a cesspool sounds like?
Yes.